Salut! This is all about the Galaxy B, and this video is for everybody that wants to know more about the Android Task Manager, the memory system, so RAM, and it is for the people that still have lag in the leaked Jelly Bean on the Samsung Galaxy Beam projector smartphone, even though they watched the video that I did how to solve the lag in Jelly Bean. I explain you in this video where to find running apps, how to close them, and how the system works in general, and you will also see my setup. Now we start with the Task Manager. In order to open it, you just press the home button, and you see here a list of the apps that you have recently opened, and you can remove them from the list if you swipe on the right or on the left. If you want to close all of them, you just press on the pin down there. Now next we press again, and we go here, and here you have active applications. This is a list of the active applications, which is in most cases the same list as in the recent apps which I showed you before. Now we have the ROM Manager, and here you see the ROM status of your phone and what's used by the Android system and the applications. So here you see the total RAM that the phone has is 624 megabytes, and it uses currently 419. So when you minus this with this, you come to the RAM that you have left. Now to clear memory, which is down here, this is supposed to close inactive and background processes, but it doesn't always do that. I'm going to come to that later. To really see what's happening in the background, we will go to Settings and Application Manager, and we swipe to Running. Now here you see the processes which are really running in the background, and that can cause you problems with your phone, like lag, for example. They're usually divided in two parts. The system processes like factory mode, factory client, ComSec phone, or the Google services, and applications itself, like Skype. Here you see the time, here you see the time for how long this application is running. So Skype is running for 59 minutes and 54 seconds at the moment. So the clock starts when the process is first started. And you see how much RAM it uses. So in my case 40 megabyte RAM for Skype. Now let's go back. If you have problems with your phone, this is the first place where I would check what running apps you have, because some apps, even though you close them, they can still be running here. So this is my setup, basically how I always have it. Sometimes I try to close maps, but it doesn't really work because it will restart, so it's pretty pointless. But there is, for example, the Samsung update. So if you see a process here and you want to close it here, then you would just tap on it. Let's say we try now with maps, and you click on stop. And then it will ask you, before you do that, make sure you always save up the data that you have in that app or game or whatever it is, because it might be lost. So you will click on OK, and then it would close the process. Sometimes, as I said, it's coming back, but that's basically how I have it. Do not close things like factory client, Google services, or ComSec phone, because this will cause your phone to crash. Now we come to cache processes, which is here. Those are processes that are not actively running or that don't have a running service. They are kept there so you can quickly start or boot them when they're really needed. They are kept idle, that means they are basically sleeping. So you can close or kill a process like that. You just, let's say we use Music FX. You just click on stop. It sometimes takes some time until it stops, and now it's gone. Now the thing is here, Some applications will come back, so this doesn't work for all applications, and you will drain your battery if you kill them all the time, and they will reload. So don't do that. Now I will show you what I mean. So I will go on the task manager and I will click on clear memory. Okay, so you see it's closed. Here it will change, and I go back now, and you see they're gone. But as I said, they will come back at some time, some of them. So so let's say you use an app for a bit, and then you press the home button, and to return to the home screen like this. If it does not have a service that is really actively running, like Skype for example, you will find it always in the KITKAT background list. So here. Just to finish this topic off. What to do to make the phone faster or smoother? I have 4 suggestions for you. The first one is, once the phone starts up, I would press on the clear memory in the task manager right away, so the ones that you don't need and that boot up automatically will close right away. But as I said, some will appear again, so I would suggest you to check those, to write them down, and to go into these app settings, because sometimes you can do that, and you can disable the automatic boot up. Okay. Number 2 is you go to the applications manager, as I showed you before, in running. So here, and you stop the processes there by just tapping on them and stopping them. And as I said, sometimes they come back as well, so you need to check that. And number 3 is you can exchange apps that use more RAM to the ones that use less RAM. So obviously only when there is another app similar available or has the same function, this makes sense. Number 4 is you can use an app called Greenify, and this app manages the background functionality of apps, and it has fantastic reviews. I will put a link into the description as well. That was it. I hope you understand a little bit more about how the system works. I thank you very much for watching again, and have a fantastic day. See you. Ciao.